This is a perfect video for you. 24 animals only found in America. So nowhere else, just in America.
Okay.
Right? So you're going to learn what animals are over there that we don't have.
The United States is home to a vast array of creatures that can be found only there, from fearsome alligators to the world's rarest wolf. So, just for this episode, USA is going to stand for United States Animals, and here are 24 of those critters. 24. Hopy Chipmunk. Small even for chipmunks. These rodents measure around 8.5.
They are cute.
We want them.
They're cute.
Why haven't we got them?
Because they just don't live here.
But they're very much like squirrels.
Oh yeah, but they're cute. I think they're cuter.
I want
They're
them.
cute, aren't they?
Inches long and are native to southwestern states in the U.S., including Colorado, Arizona, and Utah. They're known for their speed and agility, able to scurry over the sheer rock faces of buttes and canyons and perch atop boulders to look out for predators like hawks. Experts say this species of chipmunk is so timid that even those individuals born in captivity might never become completely tame.
Oh, so cute.
23. Gunnison sage grouse. Grouse are birds that are related to...
Hey, that's a beefy bird. He's been working out.
What is it?
He's been working out.
...to chickens and turkeys. And this species is also closely related to the better-known greater sage grouse, which is the largest of its kind in North America. But this smaller bird has thicker plumes about its head and is known for their elaborate courtship rituals. Every spring, the males will strut the stuff while the...
That's a male. No, it's a male. He's showing the women.
Are they eggs?
I don't know. He's strutting it. He's showing the women like during mating.
No, that's weird.
Look at me.
No, you can't have a bird that looks like that.
What is the difference really? You got men walking around like that, showing their pecs and muscles.
Yeah, but are they eggs? I think they might be
for
eggs.
their elaborate courtship rituals. Every spring, the males will strut the stuff while the females pick and choose their preferred mates. They're native to southern regions of Colorado and Utah.
No, I think that's male.
22. Allen's hummingbird. These birds measure a mere 89 millimeters long, and like all hummingbirds, it has an extremely rapid metabolism, which requires it to feed frequently. The males of this species are known for their fearlessness and aggression and are chasing off rivals from the tear tree. They're even bold enough to go after predatory birds larger than themselves, including hawks. And these critters...
That's going after a hawk.
Look how sharp that beak is.
I don't care how sharp it is. If that's going after a hawk, it's lost its mind.
Look how sharp that beak is.
Wait, is this what Angry Birds is based off? This bird? It kind of looks like the...
Yeah,
you know
it
what?
looks like an Angry Bird.
I reckon this is what Angry Birds is based off. Because they're crazy.
Yeah, it looks like that shape.
These are native to several counties in Southern California, including Los Angeles and Orange counties.
These are in America?
Yeah,
21. Giant garter snake. Seeing a snake that measures more than 5 feet long, well, your first impulse might be to run. But in the case of this large garter snake, you could make do with a brisk walk instead, as opposed to an outright scramble. That's because that while this serpent is venomous, it is harmless to humans. Its venom contains a mild neurotoxin that...
I think in England, if we see a snake, we're running regardless.
Oh, yeah.
Because we do not know the difference between a venomous snake and a non,
Nah, we're running.
That's going to play.
I don't care if it's tiny, I'm gone.
No, I do not like snakes, full stop.
Do you not?
No.
I got snakes on my arms.
No, I don't like snakes.
that subdues its prey, but the effect upon humans would be no worse than an itchy red rash
I don't want to get bit either way.
Primarily aquatic, it is the largest species of garter snake and is native to wetlands of the Central Valley in California. 20. Pygmy Rabbit.
Aww.
If you're familiar with the term leopard, you know that it refers to a member of the rabbit and hare families. Well, this is the world's smallest leopard, or
it's a tiny rabbit.
It's tiny.
Rabbit, weighing just over a pound and measuring about 11.5 inches. The Pygmy Rabbit is certainly that. You can find them in the Great Basin states of the West, including Wyoming, Oregon, and California, assuming you can see them, that is.
So small.
19. Nene. If you happen to like the state of Hawaii,
It's a
and really who
duck,
doesn't, well, you're in luck, because this is the first of several critters on a list that are native to the 50th state. The nene is also called the Hawaiian Goose, which is understandable since it is a species of goose, and FYI...
Like, birds have such dinosaur-looking feet, don't they?
Yeah.
Well, they are dinosaurs, aren't they? They survived.
What, ducks?
Birds. Birds are dinosaurs, I swear.
No,
I swear they are.
they're not.
They're the
Birds
only
are birds.
dinosaurs that survived in alligators.
Birds are birds.
No, I swear they're dinosaurs. I know, one of us is right.
How's a bird a dinosaur?
I swear a bird is a dinosaur.
No, it's not.
They're the only ones that survived.
It is the rarest goose in the world. At one point in the 1950s, its population numbered only 30 individuals. Now today, after some successful reintroduction programs, there are an estimated 2,500 birds extant. Did you know, by the way, that the nene is the state bird of Hawaii? 18. Alaska Marmmet. You'll find these furry rodents in the Brooks Range in Alaska. Weighing about 4 kilograms, the animals are recognized by the short neck, thick body, powerful legs, and bushy tails. They're said to be sociable critters living in colonies that can number up to 50.
Like what?
Very similar to otters.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah.
They just look like they're going to chew on everything.
Members. And these rodents also have their very own day in Alaska. While February 2nd is Groundhog Day for most of the U.S., it is actually Marmmet Day in Alaska. The idea was to create their own version of Puxatawny Phil. If you celebrate Marmmet Day, tell us all about it in the comments below.
Marmmet Day.
17. Pygmy Rattlesnake. This serpent makes its home in the southeastern U.S. and measures up to about 24 inches long. They are venomous pit vipers, but they are not considered dangerous to humans, and that's because they produce low quantities of venom. However, victims could still experience some unpleasant physical effects for several days after being bitten. The temperament of these snakes seems to vary by the individual. Some of them are fierce and aggressive, while others simply appear too lethargic to even rattle a warning.
How would you tell the difference between a non-venomous rattlesnake and a venomous rattlesnake?
You'd probably feel it. Or see it.
No.
I don't know.
Because obviously they shake the tail, don't they?
Yeah.
First.
Either way, I'm running. I ain't getting bit.
I'm running.
I'm
running.
I wouldn't if anyone watching this has been bit by a snake.
I'm back in the UK before you even...
16. Island fox. There are 8 Channel Islands of California that are located in the Pacific Ocean, and one of the better-known names might be Santa Catalina Island. Well, this small fox can be found on 6 of those islands, and there are actually 6 subspecies of the fox, and each animal is unique to its island. Experts think they have existed on the archipelago for upwards of 16,000 years, but its geographic isolation has left the animals with no immunity to parasites or diseases carried in from the mainland.
Crazy, isn't it?
15. Island night lizard. Now, foxes are not the only animals native to California's Channel Islands. Also on the list is this reptile, which can be found on San Nicolas, Santa Barbara, and San...
Is it lizard or geckos, where if you chop off, like, one of its limbs, it will grow back?
It's a gecko.
Is it a gecko?
I don't know what a gecko is.
You don't know what gecko is?
No.
Oh, I don't know. But one of them, I swear, like, if you chop off its tail, it will just grow back. I swear.
On Clemente Islands, they can measure more than 3 inches long and are called night lizards because they were once thought to be active only at night, which has since turned out to be false. And rather than laying eggs, these reptiles are viviparous, that is, animals that give birth to live young.
What? I don't know.
14. Red salamander. Measuring more than 7 inches long, these amphibians can be found in the eastern part of the U.S. in habitats ranging from forests.
It reminds me so much of the guy from Monsters Inc. It really does, don't it?
It does.
To rivers. The semi-aquatic creature's skin can range from orange to bright red with black spotting that runs down its back. Interesting to note that this species belongs to...
Oh, I need to see it now.
That actually was probably what it was modelled on.
Yeah.
Oh, what is that called? Red salamander. It probably is salamander.
There he is.
There he is.
There he is.
Yeah, what's his name?
Randall Buggs.
Randall.
There he is.
That's the salamander.
It's Randall.
It's Randall.
A family that have no lungs, so they actually respire through the skin. 13. Utah Prairie Dog. This smallest species of prairie dog can weigh a little over 3 pounds and are native to the south-central region of the state Utah.
Well,
no doubt you already know that these critters are not really canines, but are rodents that are closely related to squirrels. They're known to build towns, quote-unquote, and those are elaborate systems of underground tunnels and chambers housing members of prairie dogs' extended families.
Oh, rabbits.
12. Chicken turtle. Now, thanks to some distinctive physical traits, this is considered to be an unusual species of freshwater turtle endemic to the southeastern part of the U.S. Their striped necks are uncommonly long, nearly half the length of its pear-shaped carapace. Also of note are the reptile's webbed feet and the propensity to be semi-aquatic, living on the land or in the water. And as for why they are called chicken turtle, well, it's not because they're cowardly, it's because the turtle's meat is said to taste like chicken. And everything.
You can't eat that.
They really named it chicken
No,
because
it
it tastes like
chicken.
chicken.
No, don't do that.
11. Hawaiian monk seal. Did you know there were once 3 species of monk seal? Today, there are 2 remaining, one of which is this monk seal endemic to the Hawaiian Islands. And it is one of only 2 mammals that are native to the islands. Now, unfortunately, these earless seals are an endangered species, with about 1,100 of the marine mammals remaining.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
10. Hawaiian Hory Bat. Now, since we just mentioned that the monk seal was one of 2 mammals that are native to the Hawaiian Islands, let's talk about the other one. The hoary bat gets its name thanks to its perceived frosty appearance of the fur, which has white...
I don't know, I just don't like bats.
Is it because it's just weird looking, or why don't you like it?
I don't know. I think when I was a kid and I watched a vampire movie.
Yeah.
Can you remember the movie I used to always watch? It was about the 2 little kids who would turn into bats, into vampires. One had blonde hair.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm on about?
Yeah.
I used to watch it all the time. I think when they turned into bats, it freaked me out.
What's it called? Oh, that's gonna bug me now.
I don't know. But you know what I'm on about, isn't it?
I know what you mean. Little Vampire.
Little Vampire.
Little Vampire.
I used to love that movie.
Yeah.
But when they turned into bats, freaked me out.
Yeah.
Freaked me out.
Highlighting on its back. The nocturnal insectivores can have a wingspan of about 13.5 inches, but to date, the life history of these bats is still a mystery. 9. Grand Canyon Rattlesnake. More than 5 million people make the trip to Grand Canyon National Park each year. And while most people go there for the spectacular scenery, and this is one sight you really don't want to see. The Grand Canyon Rattlesnake is found only...
It's even got a purple tongue.
No, anything with a purple tongue is wrong.
Yeah, I agree.
There, in a variety of habitats that includes grasslands, pine forests, and the bottom of the canyon itself. The venomous pit viper measures about 54 inches long and can be active around the clock.
Wait, I didn't hear if it was dangerous or not.
8. Blue crayfish. So this animal has the blues, but in a good way. The freshwater crustaceans are native to Florida, and thanks to the cobalt blue coloration, the crayfish are highly desired in the worldwide aquarium trade. Did you know that by feeding on organic waste and dead fish, the crayfish serves to help keep lakes and rivers clean?
Wow.
Mad.
7. Shortnose Gar. With a range that can span the...
Oh my gosh. Frightened me to death.
We'll be out in a minute.
In a minute.
Mississippi Valley Basin to the Gulf Coast, these fish are ambush predators known for their prehistoric appearance. Growing to about 24 inches long, their body is encased within rows of interlocking scales that serve as a protective armor. Preferring to inhabit calmer waters, the gar plays a role in maintaining ecosystem equilibrium by preying on minnows.
I'm telling you, there's some crazy fish in the ocean that is undiscovered.
Oh, absolutely.
So many.
Those that can ravage game fish populations. 6. Hawaiian Hawk. These raptors are also known as the Eo, which is a reference to the shrill call they can make. They're native to the Aloha state.
We do have hawks. We do have hawks.
Yeah.
Not the Hawaiian hawk.
I don't feel like we have big ones though.
Oh, we do.
Do we? Big ones.
Yeah, we have hawks. Yeah.
Yeah. They're the 2 birds I actually do like. I don't like many birds.
Yeah.
But I like hawks and
They're
eagles.
very clever, aren't they?
Hawks and eagles are like.
And are easily identified by the stout, bulky bodies. Known as versatile, opportunistic predators, the birds serve as a royal symbol of Hawaiian legends and are sometimes referred to as the exalted hawk. 5. Florida panther.
Oh.
This subspecies lives in the swamps and forests of Florida, as you might imagine.
A panther.
Oh, panther.
And it's sometimes referred to as a
Look at
mountain
that.
lion, a puma, or catamount. They can weigh up to 160 pounds and typically prey on animals ranging in size from small hares to larger white-tailed deer. It's even been known to take on the American alligator, which is actually the...
What?
It's so beautiful.
Yeah, but imagine like you got cats or dogs.
And yeah, no.
You got this roaming around.
But I've seen things where people have these as pets from like birth.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I've spoke to people that literally had wolves as pets.
Oh yeah.
Crazy.
They are beautiful though.
The cat's natural predator. Most recent estimates place the panther population at around 160 individuals.
Is that it? Only 160?
4. American paddlefish. Related to the sturgeon, this fish has been swimming around for more than 300 million years. Native to the Mississippi Valley Basin,
What is it?
So it's a big fish, but it's been around for 300 million years.
these are some of the largest freshwater fish found in North America, going about 5 feet long and weighing around 60 pounds. The name stems from the rostrum, or the paddle-shaped appendage that extends about 1/3 the length of the body.
No, I bet that was a baby one.
Oh.
3. American alligator.
There we go,
Down
the
in
big
the
boy.
southeastern U.S., these critters are more commonly referred to as
don't do
gators.
alligators.
Residents may have gotten
No.
used to the big reptiles,
Look
but
at
make no
that.
mistake. Weighing around 1,000 pounds and exceeding 15 feet long, gators
Imagine you just
No.
going on a walk one day, you just see that.
Absolutely not.
You just see that chilling.
I wouldn't even like to tell you what I'd do.
Terrifying.
are aggressive apex predators, ready to chow down the fellow reptiles, birds, fish, and mammals, which could include a side order of human meat. Sources indicate there have been at least 28 fatal attacks on humans since 1970. Even so, the American alligator is the official state reptile of Florida,
What do they
Mississippi,
feed
and
on?
Louisiana.
Obviously,
It's
fish and
animals.
that, but if they... So just what? They come out the water to feed on the animals that's surrounding them?
Yeah, just anything. Fish in there. Animals lurking about, crabs.
And if you can't get that, humans.
If you're on the shore,
Yeah.
2. Notable omissions. Now, since this is a list of animals found only in the U.S., some of you might be wondering why famous critters like the bald eagle, California condor, or grizzly bear are missing. Well, those animals are strongly identified with the U.S., but they are not found exclusively in the contiguous 48
So this
states
is
or
literally
in
just in the
Alaska and
US.
Hawaii. The bald eagle, for example, has a range that extends from Canada through the continental U.S. and into Mexico, while the California condor has historically ranged from the western U.S. and from Canada to Baja California in Mexico. And the grizzly bear is a subspecies of brown bear that can also be found in Canada.
how
So there is a
beautiful,
reason
yes.
why these animals were excluded, even if the bald eagle is the best known animal symbol of the United States.
Number 1.
1. Red wolf. These canins are
Beautiful.
also known as the Florida black wolf or the Mississippi Valley wolf, which ought to give you some idea.
I'm surprised there wasn't any I was hoping there was buffalo and that in this.
So only
'Cause I
America
swear
has
buffalo-
got has got wolf.
Red wolves, yeah.
Just is it red wolf? Is that
Yeah,
a
it's a-
certain?
Oh, I think other
Specific-
countries do have other wolves, but they're the only ones with the red wolf.
And what's the difference between a red wolf and a normal wolf?
Probably more red.
Idea of where they can be found. According to fossil evidence, these animals have inhabited areas of the southeastern U.S. for the past 10,000 years or so. They present something of a taxonomic mystery, though,
Not very
since
red,
they
though.
look and behave like the hybrid of a gray wolf and a coyote. But their exact lineage has still not yet been officially determined.
Beautiful. But I'm surprised we didn't see the coyotes, the bisons. Because I don't know.
Aren't they in Canada as well?
Maybe. But there's a lot of. We need to find a video where animals in America that aren't in the UK. Because then it'll be a lot.
Animals anywhere else but not in the UK.
we don't have a crazy list
Well,
of animals in the UK.
cats, dogs.
Foxes.
Rats.
Squirrels.
Mice.
Rabbits.
Spiders. Now we're running low.
Deer.
You said rabbits.
Yeah. We're playing a game. Who loses?
Ants.
Oh, we're already going insects.
No,
keep it.
Okay.
Not insects.
Hamsters.
Gerbils.
Fish.
Hedgehogs.
Badgers.
Cows.
Sheep.
Pigs.
Lamb.
Goats.
Horses. Now we're running small.
Grass snakes.
Pigs.
I've said pigs.
Oh, grass snakes.
Yeah, we have grass snakes at the south. I learned that a few years ago.
Chinchillas.
What are they?
Chinchillas.
Koalas.
We don't have koalas.
You win.
I